Me and the dear missus, we've just been wondering. Yeah, we've been wondering what is going to happen this summer to the coaches trying to get in and out of Dover. You know, because all the passport checks and what have you. You remember back in Easter and that, you know, there's 13-hour delays. There was kids stuck on coaches for 13 hours. Stinky, stinky little kids. And teenagers was it. Yeah. Oh my God, you can imagine that? The farts, the BO, oh my God. Some kids don't know how to wash. No. But the summer holidays, is it all going to happen all over again? Because all they did back in Easter was mitigate. On the Easter weekend, the weekend before Easter, it was an absolute disaster. But even on the Easter weekend, when they got a load of marquees and what have you to try and deal with all the extra passport checks because of Brexit, Brexit, yes, well, they still had problems. The delays weren't so long because they had, well, these marquees, and they managed to organise themselves to do all these checks. But we've got, like, how long now? Is it going to be 2 months? How long is the summer holidays?
8 weeks.
8 weeks of summer holidays. Does it mean that over those summer holidays, when people are desperate to escape old Blighty and the turds in the sea, do you think they're going to, well, be able to deal with that volume of traffic? You know, the coaches, for instance, were the biggest problem because, you know, you get a coach of 60-odd people on a coach, what have you, you've got to check all those passports on that coach. And oh my giddy aunt, what happens when biometrics come in? Well, it ain't going to be this summer, I know, but when it does, oh my God, it's going to be a disaster. An absolute disaster. But still, I think it's still going to be a disaster. Now, my dear Mrs. said she's working in schools and what have you, and kids parents, they can't get their act together. No. Now, I used to, well, help at the old Sea Scouts and what have you, and kids couldn't get their, well, act together there either, quite frankly. If you wonder why I'm walking backwards, it's because as soon as I get in the shadow, I look like a silhouette. Yeah, anyway, so kids, you know, they can't get their act together, and the Sea Scouts and what have you, you ask them to bring torches with them or something like that, and, well, the batteries just run out, or they just don't do it, or something. It's a mess, an absolute mess. So if you've got, like, school parties and what have you, school trips and what have you, or exchanges and, you know, stuff like that going on, I can just imagine it's going to be an absolute nightmare. Before it wasn't a problem because we were in the European Union and the passport situation wasn't so stringent. No. And many of the children here in France, a lot of them are refugees. They don't have European passports. No, they've got visas. Well, does it mean they're going to have to apply for visas to enter the United Kingdom as well? I can just see so many anomalies and everything's going to, well, not just be difficult, it's going to be almost impossible to get organised. Now, Caroline, my dear wife, over here, who's over there in the shade, and I don't blame her at all. Come here, woman. No. Now, would you say, when you were working at school, that, okay, the kids quite young at your school, but, you know, would you say that they were organised?
Well, some of them are probably more organised than the parents.
Actually, there's a lot of truth in that. There is. Oh dear. I don't know. What do you reckon though? I just see so many problems this summer holiday when people are desperate to get out of the United Kingdom to sort out their, you know, their dull bikini line. Yeah, they want some tan lines, and you know what us Brits are like. We like to get like beetroot, don't we? And the gammons are already there. But you know what I'm saying. What do you reckon, darling? Do you like to get burnt like a lobster?
No.
That's kind of British way, you know. Get burnt like a lobster. No? Get all your danglies out there and stuff and get all crispy bits on them. No?
No, am I in a sweat?
No, you're sensible.
No.
She's sensible, that one. I'm not, though. Yeah. I'd be naked all the while, I would, wouldn't I, if I could? But then I couldn't be on YouTube. No. Anyway, what do the doggies reckon? There's a waggy tail there. That's Sebastian. And Pandora's sitting patiently. And where's Wally? Actually, yeah, where is Wally? Oh, he's there. And Wally's there. Yeah. Poor little Wally had a fit today, he did. Yeah, he went very well earlier. Yeah. Didn't you, my boy?
Careful.
Anyway, I think I would like to know what you have to say. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be another disaster? There's a disaster waiting to happen? Because I do, quite frankly. I can just see it now. Oh, there, I can just, you know, sit and point and gloat and say, well, are you one of those numpties who put that grass in the wrong box? That's what I can say, yeah. Well, anyway, you tell me. Please leave it in the comments down below. And maybe beat the old like button. Yeah. And maybe, you know, subscribe to the channel, you know, and the little bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time we upload another video. Oh, maybe. Anyway, support the channel. You can do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee, and the links are down below. And it is very much appreciated, because then we might better afford medication for our dogs. Yeah, it's life-saving medication too, it is, you know. You all what? No? Okay. Oh, okay. Am I pushing that a bit? I am a bit.
I think it's a bit much.
Anyway, it's time for us to go. So I'll say ta-ta, you know. So ta-ta.
Ta-ta.